Every day, the world tries to steal what belongs to you. A careless word from a stranger, a sudden delay that ruins your plans, someone's silent judgment cutting through the air. Small moments pile up, each one trying to pull you into chaos. You stand at a crossroads. Will you guard what's yours, or will you hand it over without a fight? The choice has always been yours. If this already makes sense to you, hit that like button right now. If you want to know how to become completely unshakable, stay until the end because I'm revealing the exact principles that make your peace untouchable. Most people live as if their emotions are public property. They give away their peace to the first person who annoys them. Their moods swing like a door in the wind, wide open for anyone to walk through and create havoc. Stoicism teaches something different. Your mind is your fortress. Your peace belongs to you alone, and no one, no matter how loud, rude, or wrong, should have the power to storm in and steal it. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This goes beyond being a nice quote. It's a survival skill in a noisy, chaotic world. When you protect your peace, you don't become cold or emotionless. You become unshakable. Consider what happens when you let every driver, every critic, every bad day control your feelings. You're living as a puppet pulled by invisible strings. The moment you get angry on someone else's terms, you've handed them the keys to your inner world. That's not freedom. That's slavery of the mind. The Stoics saw life as a storm. You can't stop the wind. You can't stop the waves. But you can learn to steer your ship so it doesn't break apart. In today's world, the storm might be a sarcastic remark, a news headline meant to scare you, or a social media post designed to outrage you. The principle stays the same. Peace is the anchor. If you lose it, you drift. If you guard it, you survive. Comment, "My peace is my power," if you've ever let someone else control your emotions and you're done with it. I read every comment and want to know your thoughts. Your mind is your most valuable asset. If you lose it to negativity, fear, or anger, everything else in your life will start to break down. And yet most people guard their money, their homes, and their image more carefully than they guard their own thoughts. Think of your mind as a garden. If you don't protect it, weeds will grow, unwanted, ugly, and difficult to remove. Those weeds are harmful ideas, toxic influences, and self-destructive beliefs. You can't stop every seed from landing in your garden, but you can stop it from taking root. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." What he meant is that much of our mental suffering doesn't come from what happens, but from what we allow to replay in our minds. If you don't guard your mind, your imagination will take a single difficulty and turn it into an endless source of pain. Guarding your mind starts with asking, what am I letting in? Every conversation, every headline, every piece of gossip carries potential. Some will grow into wisdom and courage. Others will grow into fear and resentment. The choice of which ones stay belongs to you. Control your inputs. The news you read, the videos you watch, and the people you listen to either build you up or wear you down. Limit the sources that feed you panic or anger. Spend more time with material that gives you clarity, hope, and perspective. Filter your self-talk. We all have an inner voice. If you let it run wild with self-criticism, it will destroy your peace. Instead, feed it thoughts that are grounded in truth and strength. Say to yourself, "This will pass," or "I have handled worse before." Pause before accepting ideas. Not every opinion deserves space in your mind. Listen, but don't absorb it unless it serves you. Even the Stoics listened to criticism, but they decided for themselves whether it was worth keeping. When you make this a habit, you'll notice a change. People's moods will no longer control yours. The urgency of bad news won't shake you, and the constant noise of the world will start to feel distant, like waves hitting the shore far away. The unguarded mind reacts to everything. The guarded mind chooses its response. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe right now because I post content like this every week. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Hit that subscribe button. One of the easiest ways to lose your peace is to speak too quickly. A rushed answer can become a lifelong regret. Once words leave your mouth, you can't take them back, and they have the power to break trust, damage relationships, and make situations worse. The Stoics knew this, which is why they practiced the art of the pause. Before they reacted, they took a breath, observed the situation, and asked themselves whether their words would help or harm. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, said, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." That single line holds a lifetime of wisdom. A stumble in walking may hurt for a moment. A stumble in speaking can leave a scar that lasts years. Waiting before you answer doesn't mean being silent forever. It means giving yourself enough space to choose your words carefully. If someone insults you, waiting a few seconds can stop you from firing back something you'll regret. If someone asks you a complicated question, waiting allows you to give an answer that is thoughtful instead of reactive. When emotions run high, the brain tends to shut down its rational side. Anger, fear, or embarrassment takes the driver's seat, and your thinking mind gets pushed aside. By pausing, you give your rational mind a chance to return before you speak. The pause also sends a silent message. You're not controlled by the urgency of the moment. You own your own timing. This is why peaceful people seem confident. They don't rush to defend themselves or prove a point. They take their time. You can practice this in daily life. If someone asks a question, take a breath before you answer. If a text message upsets you, wait a few minutes or hours before replying. If a decision is being forced on you, ask for time to think. This short delay often reveals something important. Many situations don't need an immediate answer at all. Some even solve themselves without your involvement. Waiting before you answer also allows you to check your motives. Are you about to speak to win, to defend your pride? Or are you speaking to help solve or clarify? The Stoics would say that if your motive is pride alone, silence serves you better. This habit will not only save you from unnecessary conflict, it will also earn you respect. People trust those who don't speak carelessly, and when they see you respond with peace instead of exploding, they realize they can't control you with pressure or provocation. Comment, I pause, I think, I answer with peace. If this principle applies to you, I want to see those comments flooding in. Most people see problems as interruptions to life. Something breaks, someone disappoints you, plans fall apart, and you think, why now? Why me? But the Stoics flipped this thinking. They saw problems as training for the mind and soul. If you only trained your body when life was easy, you'd never get stronger. The same holds true for your mind. Strength is built in resistance, not in comfort. Every challenge gives you a chance to sharpen your self-control, your patience, and your ability to stay peaceful. Musonius Rufus, a Roman Stoic teacher, said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And mastery doesn't happen in comfort. It happens when you face difficulty. Think about the last time you faced something frustrating, a delayed flight, a rude customer, a broken appliance. In the moment, it felt like a problem. But from the Stoic view, it was a practice drill. Each obstacle served as a workout for your patience and resilience. When you see problems as training, they lose some of their power to upset you. Instead of feeling like life is against you, you realize life is preparing you. Every delay teaches you patience. Every argument teaches you to listen better. Every setback teaches you persistence. It's not about enjoying hardship. It's about using it. Imagine a boxer who only trains when he feels like it. He will be destroyed the moment a real fight comes. But a boxer who trains against resistance, even when tired, will be ready for anything. The same applies to you. The small daily problems serve as your mental sparring sessions. They prepare you for the bigger storms that life will inevitably bring. Change the question. Instead of asking, why me? Ask, what is this training me for? Notice your progress. Look at challenges you faced in the past that once broke your peace. Now notice how you handle them better today. That's proof of growth. Treat frustration as a skill-building moment. Every time you keep your composure in a small problem, you strengthen it for bigger ones. The Stoics also knew that problems reveal who we are. Anyone can stay peaceful when the road is smooth, but your real character shows when the road is rough. If you lose your peace at the first bump, you're unprepared. But if you've trained, you'll stay steady no matter what shakes around you. Next time a problem comes, remind yourself it's not a disruption. It's a test, a practice, and a chance to get stronger. You're not the victim of this moment. You're the student, and the lesson will serve you for life. If you're getting value from this, make sure you've hit that like button right now. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, share it with them. Don't wait. Expect some trouble. One of the quickest ways to lose your peace is to believe that life should go smoothly. That belief sets you up for constant frustration, because reality will prove you wrong every single day. The Stoics avoided this trap by expecting that trouble would come, not because they were negative, but because they were realistic. Epictetus put it simply: when you're about to leave your house, remind yourself that you may meet with cold, with heat, with rain, with bad company, with selfishness. It's not pessimism, it's mental armor. If you start the day knowing you might face rudeness, delays, or problems, you're prepared for them. And when they happen, they don't steal your peace. They confirm what you already expected. Don't give away your peace. Your peace is like a candle. It lights your mind, warms your spirit, and makes the space around you brighter. But if you hand that candle to everyone you meet, don't be surprised when it gets blown out. Most people give away their peace far too easily. A rude comment, peace gone. A small delay, peace gone. Someone disagrees with you, peace gone. Before you know it, you're letting strangers, traffic, and headlines control your mood. Seneca said, "A wise man is content with himself and does not need the approval of others." If you need everyone's approval, your peace will always depend on them. But if your peace comes from within, nothing outside can take it away without your permission. The key word is permission. Nobody can make you angry or stressed without you agreeing to play along. They can offer chaos, but you decide whether to accept it. This is where self-control becomes power. Ask yourself, will this matter later? One of the fastest ways to keep your peace is to measure the size of the problem against the size of your life. Most of the things that upset us feel huge in the moment, but shrink to almost nothing with time. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Consider when you are irritated that the thing is not worthy of your anger." This doesn't mean you should ignore everything. Some issues deserve action, but a large part of life's frustrations, the traffic jams, the snide remarks, the small mistakes, won't matter in the long run. When someone cuts you off in traffic, ask, "Will I even remember this in a week?" When a coworker annoys you, ask, "Will this moment change the course of my life?" Most of the time, the answer will be no, and with that answer, you free yourself from wasting energy on it. If these Stoic principles resonated with you, smash that like button right now. Comment below with "Peace is my superpower," so I know this reached you. And don't go anywhere, because I've got another video for you on the screen right now about 5 low-key comebacks that show you're not the one to mess with. Click that video to keep this momentum going. Your peace is your power. Protect it fiercely.